OAI comes from the French. It comes from the original name of the organization, that was Office International des Epizooties, that was then changed in World Organization for Animal Health, that is the current English name. It is an intergovernmental organization that is recognized as a reference by the World Trade Organization when it comes to the trade of live animals, for example, or also for the trade of goods that are derived from live animals. Currently there are 182 member countries in this organization, and you can find on this website, that is www.oai.int, many interesting information on OAI, including the list of all the regional and sub-regional offices and all the centers, collaborating center and reference centers of this organization. This slide shows the evolution of the World Organization for Animal Health during the years. It was created in 1924 as Office International des Epizooties, that just provided international cooperation and coordination against the spread of animal diseases. During the years, the name changed. In 2003, during the last decades, the name changed into World Organization for Animal Health, and also the competence changed because it was enlarged, and now it is not only dedicated to animal diseases, but to animal health in general, veterinary public health, so also food safety, and also to animal welfare. Why animal welfare is also involved in the competencies of OAI? It is because there is an historic role of the OAI in safeguarding animal health, and it is recognized a tight interlink between animal welfare and animal health. The OAI member countries mandated the organization to take the lead internationally on animal welfare, and this is well established and defined in the OAI strategy for animal welfare, that is freely available on the official OAI website. The OAI objectives of animal welfare are so to contribute to the improvement of animal welfare worldwide, in all the world, via the development of science-based standards, and also supporting and technically advising the OAI members to help them towards the implementation of these standards. In this slide, it is graphically represented very shortly how the OAI standards are developed, the process of developing. It is a complicated process. There are many steps with different cycles of validation, and at the end the standards have to be approved by the World Assembly of Delegates of OAI, so by the all member countries of OAI. After this, the standards can be published. On the official OAI website, you can find some interesting videos that show with more details what are the OAI standards and how the OAI standards are developed. What is the process of developing OAI standards? What is the use of OAI standards? There are different uses for the standards on animal welfare as well as all the other standards. The most important use is in bilateral discussion and agreements between trading partners, because the standards are used to agree between the different countries and establish international trade measures when it comes to the trade of live animals and of goods of animal origin. However, they can also be used as basis for the domestic government policy, the basis for the national legislation. They should be the basis for the legislation, for example, of animal welfare in all the countries. Finally, they can also be used as a reference in the private sector, as guidelines for the private sectors, for different companies and for the veterinarians in their activity in the respect of animal welfare, for example. Once a standard is approved, it is published in the terrestrial animal health code or in the aquatic animal health code. They are updated usually every year, and they are freely available on the OAI website. For example, this is the last issue of the Terrestrial Animal Health Code, the last update of the Terrestrial Animal Health Code in 2019, and in the section 7 of this code are published all the standards on animal welfare. They consider different issues related to animal welfare, from the transport of animals to the slaughter of animals, to the control of stray dog populations, and so on. And every time that a new standard is approved, it will be included in the newest update of the health code. Finally, this is an infographic that you can find on the official OAI website, where you can click on the different part of the graphic to see what are the different standards on animal welfare. It is totally dedicated to the OAI standards on animal welfare, and you can see also how these standards are divided between the standards adopted for terrestrial animals and the standards that are adopted for farmed fish. You can see that there is still work in progress, and there will be more work in progress during the next years, and that there are also some guidelines on disaster management and risk reduction that can be in some way connected to animal welfare.
Ciao, this is the second Italian lesson. Today we say good morning,
Buongiorno,
good evening.
buonasera,
When you to go to the bed, to say good night.
buonanotte.